Are these pieces worth it, or are you paying for the name? Let's get down to it, shall we? Millie Bobby Brown and her Athleisure line. How about it? She came out with her skincare line, major success, and now she's dipping into fashion. If you guys check out her Florence by Mills fashion, it's a whole thing now. We're looking at athleisure, even some sleepwear I'm seeing. Today we are focusing on their gym later collection, which pretty much is exactly what you think. Go to the gym later. Right now we're just focusing on something we can stay comfortable in. Gonna be honest, I don't know what to expect from this collection at all. This is gonna be my first impressions, my first time trying these pieces on. We're basically gonna have a girl chat and see what these pieces are actually about. I actually really like the vibes of the website. When I was shopping, there was a lot to choose from, quite a few pieces, nice healthy variety of colors, nothing too overwhelming. The way in which she advertised it, I think was really fun, spunky, light, bright, very chic vibe. So overall, I got good impressions going in. I'll have every single piece I share in today's video linked down below in the description box. These are affiliate links. They do not cost you more or less to shop through. It's just a simple way to help support the channel, keeping reviews like this coming your way. Okay, I'm starting with that pink set. I know which one you think you know what I'm talking about. What? Millie Bobby Brown, you better not let me down. I went with everything in my true size small in today's video. Just because this is my first time, I wanted to see whether we should be sizing up, sizing down, all that kind of stuff. Check out, I got my measurements right here for your reference. We're looking at the parachute shorts and parachute zip jacket in the color azalea pink. Barbie pink. I'm going with Barbie pink. This is Barbie. Whoa, this is getting picked up really reflective. Holy crap. So this is not white right here. It's all gray. The zipper, the sides here, dark gray. It's actually getting picked up white because of my ring light. So this is super reflective if you want to go for a jog in it. Okay, so parachute, when I read parachute, I really thought they'd be a little bit looser, specifically the bottoms. Essentially, this is a windbreaker material, very lightweight. There's no shorts lining in here. So it is just one pair of shorts over whatever you got going on under here. Now, I don't know what it is. If it's my body shape doing this to every single time I wear shorts, you see what I mean? Okay, you get that, right? I need to be careful in the world of athleisure because 9 out of 10 times, things that look super cute on certain body types don't work for my body type. I like how comfortable these shorts are. I mean, look at the room in here. The material itself is not stretchy because it's windbreaker. So if I'm like, I move around just a little bit, things are just hiking up, getting in crevices, and just being a little uncomfortable for me. Automatic size up for me. Me personally in my body type. I think if you have smaller hips and you're a little more narrow, I think you can get away with your true size. For me, it's fitting awkward. This little track jacket's super cute though. You got the full zip, no pockets, nice and stretchy, super comfortable, but look at how slouchy, easy breezy it is. So I think they did a nice job on this jacket. I would wear these with some high-waisted leggings maybe. They even threw on a really lightweight hood. This is what it looks like together. What do you think? So the jacket's about a mid-waisted, shorts are a bit high-waisted on me, got some pockets. I think together it's really adorable. Is it practical for me? No, not really. The shorts, I really had high hopes given that they were parachute shorts. I thought they'd be like gigantic. We even have the gray text on the back here. Do you see that? But again, it's super reflective, so it's looking white. I think this would make for a really nice running jacket. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and say. I don't even think I'd want to run in these shorts because I think they would ride up a little bit. So shorts are probably gonna go back for me. They're a little too much. The jacket, definitely very comfortable windbreaker. Oh my God. We have a major problem with this tank top. Okay, so I grabbed is this for real? Hold on, first of all. I actually can't wrap my head around this right now. This can't be. This is the cotton modal ruched tank in the color Millie Lavender. Okay, so she came out with a really pale lavender color. I can't even get this on. This seam at the bottom of the tank that's supposed to sit near the waist is not stretchy. So I can't even actually get this up and around my head. This is ridiculous. Hold on, let me put this microphone down. Is this fucking seriously? Look at this shit. Look. Ow. No. If I put this on, I won't be able to get it off. I see what they were trying to do with this seam here. I'm sure when you actually put it on, it'll tucker in a little bit. It's not working. I can't even get it on. If I really attempt to, I might break some stitches. and then I won't be able to return it. And this is definitely going back. I actually was really excited about this one because it has some side hole ruching, and I was very curious to see how it would look peeking through, showing some skin. I was like, oh yeah, this might look really adorable, but that's super impractical, and I'm so pissed off, like goodbye. It's okay, because I have this bodysuit to try on instead. So F that tank top, let's pretend it never even happened. Let's start over. So this is the piece that sold me on doing this haul. I'm being totally honest with you guys. Hold on, let me clasp this shit. I know it looks like I'm struggling. Don't get it twisted. I do like bodysuits that clamp at the bottom. Again, this is my true size small. I just thought this piece was really cute, how it was baggy and oversized up top. This is, again, the Millie lavender color. I thought it was really unique to see a bodysuit that was loose up top. This is something different that I don't often see in the athleisure world. It's very Pop Flex-like. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, this is something Pop Flex would come out with. Gives it that real feminine touch. I like looser sweaters. The fact that it's nice and loose, but then tapers down and becomes more of a form-fit bodysuit works, because when I tried tucking in traditionally loose fit long sleeves like this, they bunch in awkward places around here and look very unflattering. So this is a really nice twist to kind of keep it nice and tapered. Everything's nice and fit here, but then looser up top where you want it. Only thing I wish is that I sized up, because I'm feeling a little pressure here, like it's pulling. I think if I sized up, it'd be better here. It would give a bit more of an oversized fit. I'm the type of person, like if I have an oversized fit, go all the way. Be oversized, be you. So the back is a complete thong style. I'm not gonna pull my pants down, you freaks. Traditional bodysuit, nothing different there. Very comfortable. I mean, it's cotton, so there's minimal stretch. Inside and outside are pretty much the same. It is cotton. There's no plush inside. There's no weird different fabric on the lining. It is all very consistent. You have the ribbed wrists, standard neckline. This is how it looks, very tapered. You even have some contour seams going down the sides. If I could do it all over again, I would have sized up, gotten a little more baggy up here, while still maintaining somewhat of a taper. It would loosen up the gusset area and be a little more comfortable. Okay, so I'm putting on the cutout dress right now. There's no stretch on the sides, so this is actually very difficult for me to put on. What the F? Oh my God, I forgot to take my bra off. This sucks. This is ironic because in the description, they say it's this very soft and stretchy material that moves with you and no restrictions. I'm nothing but restricted right now, dude. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh no, this is not what I wanted to happen. Wow, this is tight. This is snug. This is not cool. Okay, it kind of looks sexy as hell, but everything's running pretty small. That's the consensus. I'm gonna gather that right now. So far, everything's running really snug. What the hell? I mean, my boobs look amazing. Wow. Now, granted, I have my Athleisure sports bra on. Should I have taken that off? Probably. Wow, hot mama though. Hot mama! I do love this concept. Yes, I do. I don't agree at all with the description of it being stretchy and all that jazz, but I do love the concept here. Show a little upper abs. Everything's staying put. I'd be surprised if it wasn't with how snug it is. Basic back, okay. That's what it looks like. So once it's on, it's okay. You can definitely feel the snugness everywhere. I wouldn't want to struggle again and go through what I just went through. And I would actually hate to see this shrink a little bit. And it's cotton, so it might. Size up, size up, size up. Now for the true test. Where does it, how does it, what do, no. I just can't bend over in this dress. To be honest with you, this is nothing exclusive to this line. This is something I struggle with anything mini dress. This is very young LA. I'm getting a lot of young LA vibes here. Overall, I think if you're looking for a cute, sexy dress, this'll do it. This is definitely an eye-catching, cute dress. Yeah, it's still very simple. I think the cutout really says a lot about this piece, or else, I mean, it would have just been a plain little black dress. But the cotton just isn't stretchy, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, size up. You might, just might, lose a little bit of this form-fit style, but you'll be able to actually get it on and off a little bit more comfortably, because washing this, having it shrink a little bit, and trying to do what I just did would just be super unpractical for me. No, unpractical. Would just be simply impractical, and I wouldn't want to go through it again. There's no shelf bra in here. There's no bra pads, no option to insert. This material is pretty freaking thick, so I feel fully held in. It's compressive enough where it's holding my girls in nicely. I don't feel like if I'm dancing, am I gonna fall out underneath? Am I? I think I'm okay. I'm good, I'm good. I'm impressed with the cutout because a lot of these cutouts, as cute as they are, when you're really moving around, they just end up shifting so much that they become one again. And then there's no cutout to be found. It seems to be staying in place where I need it. It's a really cute piece if you're looking for something sexy for the summertime. Okay, moving on to the corset top with the wide leg sweatpants. Let me move you guys down so you can see this full set. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick a bone with them. They're saying in almost every piece's description that everything is this like lightweight and stretchy material, which is just simply not the case. It's just not the case. So if any of these pieces are really speaking to you, you're considering making some purchases, please take my word for it. There's little to no stretch in pretty much all of these pieces. For pretty much every single thing. I know this is based off of my own experience, but come on, do you see stretch in this shit? I mean, be real. The proof's in the pudding, man. I struggled to get the dress on. I have another dress that I'm already fearing over. I literally couldn't even show you that tank. So I actually paired these together on purpose. I thought the blue and gray would look really cute. So let's start with the top here. I love me a nice corset top. I think they did a nice job on the style here. I like that it goes up a little bit in the back, kind of comes down right here. In the front, really flattering, adorable. The straps are 100% adjustable. They made the strap nice and stretchy. And the front's nice too because it's corset style. So even though it's not stretchy, because it's such a minimal piece, not a whole lot of material everywhere, it was easy to get on and off unlike the other pieces. And the zip front is really nice because even if you do struggle a little bit, you can easily just put it on, zip it up from the front. I think the cut is absolutely beautiful. My girls look amazing. I really am digging this top and I think it would look so cute in the summertime. It is thick though. It's a very thick material. There's no shelf bra or anything, just like the other pieces. Nothing's actually built in here, but because the material is so thick and it is pretty form fit right around here, I think that it's nice and it holds you up enough for what it is. It's not like you're working out in this thing. They went with a pretty large logo on the back. It is tonal. I think tonal's the way you gotta go with pieces like this because the logo's huge. It's a lot of text. It's not like they went with a short form logo, something like a little design, little pop here and there. It's Florence by Mills in big letters, so it's pretty damn big. In between, I would probably say size up if you have bigger breasts. You need a little more room to breathe, but I'm super happy with my size small here. Let's talk about the wide leg sweatpants in blue here, shall we? It's actually in the color Regatta. Don't know what the f that means. Now, as you can imagine, if you watch my YouTube videos often, this whole time you're probably looking at me, staring at my crotch going, ooh, she's gonna have some shit to say about that seam. You know me, girl. You know me, girl. What the f is this? For this reason alone, they're hitting the road. They're going back. I'm putting them right back in where they came from. Now, don't get it twisted. I knew they had a front seam going into it. You can see it as clear as day on website. On website. What the f is wrong with my language? You can see it as clear as day on the website. They're not trying to hide this from you, but I decided to give it a go anyway because I thought it looked cute. I did. It's fitting too snug on me. I thought these would come in a bit looser. It's riding up. It's causing the dreaded CT. Ain't nobody got time for camels or else I would have a farm. Especially in sweatpants. That's what you're trying to avoid altogether. When you wear sweats, you want to avoid all of life's problems, and that includes the dreaded camel toe. Am I right? Try and tell me I'm not. But you have this really long seam that goes all the way up. I have to admit, I love the color. Overall, I think that this cotton-based material is pretty nice. I think they cheapened it though. I think they cheapened it with all these seams running from the front to the back. I think without them, this piece would have really been a bit more practical. It rides up too much in the groin. It's just not that looser fit that I was hoping for. If this doesn't bother you, by all means, then this could be a really cute pant. It's not that. I can't get behind seams like this because they're doing opposite of what I wanted to do. Now moving around, let's see. It's very comfortable. See, I'll give them that. It's not dipping. It's not gaping weirdly. It's a nice form fit sweat. It's stretching with my body. I think this material is spot on. I love it. I just hate that it's too long. That's a bummer. If they came in multiple lengths, I think that'd be such a good solution to this, obviously. And especially nowadays, brands, they're doing it all over. I'm sure down the line, Florence by Mills, they're gonna obviously come to that. They have to. You're gonna eventually come to multiple inseams. It's not even like I'm trying to throw shade on the length. Most things are long on me. It's just, I think they could have done without some of this. I think if they just went without, this would have been a really nice fit. So overall, the bottoms have to go back. The top, I'm still thinking on it because I do have some events coming up in the summer that I think this would look cute with. Still gonna play on this idea though. Okay, so I'm throwing on the matching track jacket. She's pretty cute. She's pretty comfy. They went super tonal with the zipper. Wowie. Blue on blue, how about it? Like that the neck is not over the top snug. I mean, for it being such a high collared neck, look at that. No thumb holes, no nothing. I feel like this is fitting beautifully. Check it out, nice and ribbed all around. If you're seeing that line underneath, it's from this corset top. But it's nice and form fit where it matters. The seam comes right underneath the bust, so it tapers in nicely and keeps your silhouette looking tight. Back is very, very straightforward. Nothing really to see here. They did a lovely job on this top. They really did. Like I said, this would have been a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. 10 out of 10 fit without this. There's a nice amount of stretch in this. Very comfortable top. In between, I would probably say size up. I mean, just in case if it shrinks a little bit. That's only if you're in between. But my true size small right here, right now is really nice. The only part that gets a little bit baggy, a little bit around the wrist, but not a huge deal. This is something you totally could wear to the gym, by the way. If you have a full workout set, you're wearing leggings and whatnot, you can throw on this top. I just know that cotton itself, when sweating in it, you're gonna see sweat. It's just one of those materials that will really absorb it and kind of hold on to it. So this fabric's not really gym fabric. It's not gonna wick the sweat. It will act like a bounty, quicker picker upper towel. You'll probably see some sweat. Really nice to and from the gym jacket. Going to grab some coffee, some matcha after your lift. This would be really cute. And it's pretty cozy. Again, the cotton's very thick. So it's not one of those little thin jackets where you're just gonna feel every gust of wind. So I think they really nailed it with this top. Also grabbed one of their ribbed tees. Wow, okay. Yeah, now we're talking here. Now we're finally seeing some stretch. This is what I like to see. Check out how freaking thick this rib is. I love the fact that there's so much let up around my arms. There's no tightness. This is a beautiful fit. Beautiful. So this comes more of a mid-length on me. Back is super simple. Yeah, I'm really, really digging the stretch here. It's super lightweight, so comfortable. Something you could wear out in the summertime. The angled sleeves are nice, okay? So you're not gonna drench them up. This is 70% viscose, no cotton, okay? Cotton and I are hit or miss. The viscose though, this is what gives a very smooth and stretchy feel to a fit. And I gotta say they nailed it, being that it's ribbed. When I see ribs, I'm automatically thinking, let's chill out, let's relax and wear something so comfy. Usually ribbed pieces, they're meant for comfort, and they nailed it with this one. Definitely sticking to my true size. Look how nice and body fit it is. There's really no bagginess anywhere. This is the one piece where I think if you're in between, you could size down. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. It's the one piece you can do that. Okay, so I grabbed one of the halter tops too, and I struggled my ass off. Look at this. This is as far out as it goes. It's a struggle, dude. It's a struggle. What the F? So we're back to that cotton fabric that literally doesn't budge. Now granted, it's holding my girls pretty nicely, especially considering, hey, there's no shelf bra, no option insert. Automatically, what are you gonna do with this top? Tell me. I mean, I need a shelf bra. I like to feel some kind of support. I'm definitely not gonna walk out of the house wearing it like this. There's no way. I gotta say, it's a little more comfortable around the neck than I thought, especially after putting it on. And having this be so tight, I said, this neck's gonna be freaking choking me out, is it not? It's gonna be ripping at the back of my neck and screwing up my whole spine. I already have scoliosis, so I can't really have that right now in my life. This actually is pretty comfortable. It's not adjustable, so I better like it. The open back, okay, we have that halter. Oh, shit, nasty. We're at a weird standstill here. It's nice and tight where it matters, which is keeping my girls somewhat composed, but then at the same time, to get it on and off is an actual nightmare. And it's not very comfortable, like, and you know me, girl, I value that over anything else, especially because some of these pieces can get pricey. Some of them can. And I'm not trying to see a struggle when I want to put things on and take them off. And then your makeup just gets all over everything and you're just like pissed off. You already took my money, please don't take my dignity too. So last but not least, let's take a look at the corset dress. That is right. This is the corset top. That is this top in dress form now. So same deal, same material, same thick cotton, limited stretch. There's some stretch in it, but nothing crazy. But what I actually like about this dress is the fact that they have a full zip here. So it's so easy to put on, take off, no struggles here. I think that's what went wrong with a lot of these pieces for me, is the lack of stretch made things just difficult to put on. Anything with this front zip was just a breeze for me, especially when it's form fit like this and there's a super minimal stretch. I feel like you need little zippers here and there just to be able to like get it on, take it off with ease. This form fit looks freaking awesome on the glute gains, does it not? I do wish that they came in different colors. I went with the lavender because I think it only came in lavender and black, and I already grabbed a black dress. So the lavender, if you guys watch my videos, you know, if I'm being honest with you, pale purples, like lavenders, light lavenders, are actually my least favorite color. But I know that's her whole brand though. That's her packaging and everything. It's a pale lavender. And don't get it twisted. I like the color. I do, I think it's very beautiful. But in terms of wearing against my skin tone and everything, it's not the most flattering color for me. It washes me out. I've said this in other videos, so it's just not my favorite. I don't grab these usually. This dress wants to naturally bunch in the middle, especially when you move around. So I feel like the bunching in the middle mixed with all the seams adds a lot of commotion in the midsection, a lot of crunch, a lot of this. So even though I love the ease of this full line zipper, I don't think I like the look of it as much as the cutout dress. I think the cutout dress is a little more my speed. I feel like it looked a little bit more put together. But again, same exact length, still a little showy if you bend the wrong way. That's why I don't know if you need to hear this, but this is why I always tell myself, if I'm bending in a dress like this, I'm certainly not gonna bend like this. Don't ever do that. Just simply bend down like you're squatting down and grab something, okay? Don't be stupid now. Don't really think I'm gonna be keeping this. I'm not into lavenders, like I said. Not really into all the bunching and the corset seams, all that. I would rather a short dress like this have way more stretch in it. But if you're somebody who really vibes off that corset style, there's more options with Pop Flex. Pop Flex is really good at doing corset style athleisure, and it's a lot more comfortable, a lot more stretchy. That's all I'm gonna say. I know Millie has a lot more to choose from than just the Gym Later collection, but based off of what I experienced with these pieces, I'm gonna go ahead and say my final thoughts. It's very obvious that it's more Gen Z appropriate, which makes sense. She is about 21, 22. So it makes sense for her to create styles that are for her generation. I felt very awkward in a lot of these pieces, I'm not gonna lie. They were not for me, they were not for my body shape, and simply just not my style altogether. Some pieces that I thought I would really enjoy, I ended up not liking at all. I feel like these pieces are a lot more accommodating to taller gals, a little more slender, longer limbs. I feel like it would be very flattering on those types of body types. For gals like me, I'm gonna be honest, I'm petite, I'm 5'3", so I'm pretty short. I'm Italian, I come from short, hairy folk. Overall quality, if I'm just talking quality, I think the quality was pretty spot on. I didn't notice any seams ripping, nothing feeling too frail or fragile. I actually think that the quality level was pretty top tier. Really, I think it's more preferential and what just simply didn't work for me personally. So comment down below and let me know, have you tried Florence by Mills fashion yet? Comment, let's chat about it, especially the Gym Later. If you tried any of these particular pieces, how'd it go for you? Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Love you guys, and I will catch you in my next video.